Hey guys, this is going to be our basic kipping pull-up tutorial. So I'm going to go through different pieces of it. The first one or two pieces, even if you're on a band, you probably could start using as part of your warm-up just to get that feeling. You may still have to use the band to complete your pull-ups and use them in the WODs, but I promise you, if you can start incorporating some of this movement and body awareness in your first pull-up's going to come a lot quicker than if you don't. So here we go. The basic pull-up, and we're going to link these together. I'm going to start from a dead hang position right underneath the bar, and then what I'm going to do, let's see if I can back that up a little bit. So from the dead hang, the first movement I make is I kind of close my shoulders, I kind of rotate them in so my armpits are kind of in, chest is back, feet are on the forward side of the bar. So we're going to kind of be displacing stuff up and down this area. So part of my body's going to be here, part of my body's going to be here, just to keep everything in balance. If everything's on one side of the bar or the other, and I don't do anything about it, like kick my feet out like you saw for the toaster bar instruction, you're going to start swinging, and that can lead to you losing control of your kip. All right, so this is our basic kipping. So open chest. My chest is, if I move that back to here, if I start in this position here, my chest is going to go forward, feet are going to go back. And then I'm in this position, and then just like before, chest is going to go back, feet are going to go forward, and I can stop it at any time I want. Boom. Right there. Okay, so now I'm straight up and down again. Okay, so that shows control at any time. Now what I want to do, once I've got the basic control down, the basic balance of part of my body being forward of the bar and then behind it, is I want to make it more vigorous, create a little bit more dynamic energy. So as you can see, I'm starting to swing a little bit better. This is from the starting position. So I'm going to kick higher. The angle of my arms is going to go back. My feet have kicked higher. And what this does for me, well, I'm going to play this out, is once I come back to neutral. Okay, this is in the middle of it. But when you're dead hanging here, that's where my head basically is. And then I swing and then I kick. Look what's happening to my head. Now that's just a kick, no real hip extension yet. I've raised where the top of where my head is, so it is going, toward the bar with still straight arms. I haven't had to do anything with my lats. I'm just using a little grip now to get myself closer to the bar. And anytime I get myself closer to the bar, it makes my pull-up easier. And as you can see here, that one's even bigger. So if I'm starting down here and I kick really hard, I've created that much and I still haven't broken my arms. Okay, that's a good bit of distance right there. A work I don't have to do with anything except using gravity basically and my hip flexion and extension. Now, once I'm up here, okay, as you can see, that's right below the bar. I'm not going to bore us anymore with that. At that point, let's see if I can actually, oh, okay. So, even though, okay, I've got myself to, 3/4 of the way up, I can still stop this bad thing at any time. Okay? So then I'm going to put it all together. Got my kip working. Boom. And so you'll want to remember three things. I'm going to kick. I'm then going to use the energy that is now loaded into my hips by that flexion. I'm going to pop my hips forward. I didn't do a very good job of it because I didn't really need to. And then the last thing will be I'm then going to pull myself into the bar with my arms to finish it off. So the key here, as you can see, in most our movement range of motion standards, my chin just needs to be above the bar. It doesn't have to be, break the parallel plane of the bar. It doesn't have to be physically above the bar. So I'm gonna keep some distance between me and the bar because it makes it easier for me to then push away. Okay, so if my chin, as you can see, it's here. When I start coming down, I push away to here. Okay, so I've created, 6 inches, whatever that is. And that allows me to get back into this kipping position, right? If I come straight down, and I'm going to show you an example of that, I'm not going to be able to reach this position with my heels so far behind and my chest forward. Okay, so again, I'm staying behind the bar, pushing away easily without too much effort, and hitting those. Okay, now, so let's look at this if I don't push away. And again, I did this under a little bit of duress from Monsieur Gallick's going away party last night. All right, so let's say that I do a pull-up. As you can see, my chin is much closer to the bar here. I've pulled everything in, and then I drop straight down. Okay, so this is the top. This is where my chin is, basically. And then I don't push away. As you can see, my chin stays on that line. What's going to happen here now, any kip I make now is all muscular. I'm not using physics. I'm not allowing swing to happen. I'm having to use a lot of muscle now to push myself forward and take my heels back, and that's just wearing me out. Okay, when I'm actually using it and pushing away, I can rest during the swing, the bottom portion of the swing. The last thing I basically do is push away, and then I kind of get to a break with everything but my grip. Oh, sorry. So if I'm here and push away about right here, I let gravity take over. That naturally brings my chest back. My feet naturally go back, so I don't have to create all that energy myself. I'm actually resting until I get to here, and then the first real time I go back to guns is with a hard kick here. Sometimes I think about, let's try that again. I try to think about, scraping mud off the bottom of my shoe with my kick here, and then popping my hips as necessary to hit here. That gets my chin above. I push away, and I'm ready for the next one. Okay? So, let's do this little piece, okay? And if we can get that mastered, let's do this little piece. So your head is actually moving higher, still not breaking your arms. If you'll do those two pieces, you're really not going to wear out your arms, and you're going to get more and more comfortable with your pull-up. Again, I've created a channel. I'll be adding stuff to this from time to time. Go ahead and subscribe to it if you like. And comment in the private discussion group with any comments or questions you may have. Thanks.